All right, continuing with the day's discussion. If you're just joining us, karibu tena sana. I'm Jane Wamboy. Glad you are with us. The hashtag is Good Morning Kenya on Facebook, Twitter, and of course, we will launch on Instagram. Our official station handle is at KBC Channel 1. My handle is Jane Wamboy. Do share with us where you're watching us from this morning. We'd love to know how things are looking on your end. And of course, if you are on the road, you can always send those pictures to let us know so we can let the other viewers know how things are looking on the different sides of the divide that you may be getting us from. Now, we want to get into our lifestyle segment. And let me tell you, when I was coming to this side of the studio, I was going to shake my guests' hands and they're like, no. COVID-19, Zamakono. And actually in the papers, they were saying, you know, we need to embrace Namaste at this point. Let us embrace Namaste. No more handshaking. That is the first line of defense when it comes to protecting yourself during these tough times. So, kudos, I love that. Thank you, ladies. I'm always there just stretching my hand to shake people. But that said, we have two ladies with us in studio this morning. Remember, as I had mentioned, we're going to be talking about online businesses. This is a conversation we started a while back, and we want to continue, of course, bringing different people who are in the online business platform to tell us how their journey has been and what they are doing to just keep at it, because, you know, online, physical store, each have their own dynamics. So we want to understand from their perspective how things have been on the online platform. And we have with us two ladies who have partnered together and founded their company. It's called 8889. It is a denim wear company that focuses on so many of the ladies' clothing items. And to my extreme left, we have Esther Ombogi, who is a co-founder of 8889. Karibu sana, Esther.
Asante, namaste.
Namaste. And to my immediate left, we have Winnie Omari, who is also the co-founder of 8889. Karibu sana, Winnie.
Asante sana.
Are you relaxed now?
Yes, I
breathe
am.
in, breathe out.
Thank you.
We're good now?
Yes, I am.
Good stuff. So maybe you could give us your social media handles, or viewers can get in touch with you and know how to reach out if they want to, if they feel like doing something after the show.
Yeah, so you can log into Facebook.
Yeah.
8889 on Facebook, and then you can go to Instagram.
Yes.
You can also check 8889. Just type 8889.
The numbers.
Yeah.
yeah. 8889. And I love that. And let's just start with that. You know, why 8889? What was the reasoning behind this name? Because a brand name is really important.
Yeah.
And you went with figures for that matter. Let me hear from you, Esther.
Yeah, figures. I think it's pretty obvious. I was born in 88. She was born in 89. We've been friends for like half our life. I think I've known her since high school. We were deskmates in high school.
Wow.
But we went to different campuses. So we decided, hey, you know what? Let's just do something and bring up. Like, first of all, we thought about Esther and Winnie.
Yeah.
And then people said, Apana, that one looks like a kid's clothing line or something like that.
Yeah.
So we decided, okay, let's work with numbers.
You should have gone the traditional way. You merge Esther and Winnie. Winnie. See the way businesses are named these days. But that was a pretty dope idea. You know, it has meaning.
Yeah, it does.
Your years of birth.
Yeah.
So that was 88, 89.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you decide to launch a business, of course you need a business idea. How did you guys end up settling on clothing? Let me hear from you, Winnie. Why clothing to start with?
Okay, first of all, me and Esther, we love fashion.
Yeah.
Okay, not to an extreme extent, I would say.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
But you appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate fashion. So then we decided, what can we do together? This friendship has been there for long. As in, and we want to be there forever,
We need
you
to
know?
stamp it.
Yeah. So Esther one day asked, I'm feeling like I want to start something about clothing. What do you guys think? Okay, she asked a group of friends. Then I was like, you know what, Esther? I've been also thinking about denim.
Tunapatana.
So can we just go that way?
With denim.
Yeah, and then we were in agreement. So that's how we hit the road.
Did you have any issues when she thought, hey, denim, then denim exclusively? Or how was it before you actually came on board and decided, okay, this might be a good business idea?
No, first of all, for us going to denim, we thought about, you know, denim, it has been there for like the longest time, since like 18 something. Like it's
The
iconic,
1800s.
it's trendy, like people play around with it, it can be ragged, it can be anything, like it never goes out of style. So I spoke to her about it, and she also brought up us bringing in maybe leather with time, but we just thought it was safer to start with denim for now. So yeah, that's why we came to, settling on denim.
Settling on denim.
Yeah.
Now, also when you're looking at any market, you know, when it comes to business, you have to have a specific target that you're going for. And you guys have mostly ventured in women denim wear. Was that intentional, or that just you sort of found yourself gravitating towards women wear along the journey? Let me hear from you.
Let me
Esther.
play safe with that.
Yeah.
Intentional
Kibiashara.
a little bit, kibiashara,
Yeah.
because women
Yeah.
tend to buy stuff. Like ukiangalia women in a closet, like at least atakuwa na 7 pairs of jeans.
Yes, at
Men
least.
maybe one good jeans or 2. So women tend to shop a lot, you
Yeah.
know, understand? I mean, like it's not like we're closing on it. We will work on the men's stuff and stuff like that. But now we are on hold because of, you understand why, the corona and
Yes,
stuff. We
the big
can't.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope things will get better with time. So yeah, we'll eventually get into kids stuff and men's stuff with time. But for now, we have everything on hold. But we have enough stock to last us till everything is safe.
Till further notice.
Yeah.
So women are definitely a part of the economy that you feel this is a very good target to start with,
Yeah.
especially for the business.
Yes.
All right. Now, also, when you're looking to start any business, finances are a big deal. You cannot
yes.
just start and say, I'll figure things out as I
Yeah.
go on. So when it came to just putting the finances together that you need to launch this business, that idea that you guys had, how did you go about that to ensure that, we are not going to go broke, we're not going to take loans that are going to be, they'll come back and claim our stock and things like those?
Well, I think for us, we wouldn't say that we came up with funds and then we said we will do this one step at a time. No, we are those guys who say we will figure it out. Let's just start.
You are that category that I have just criticized right now.
Let's just start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started with whatever we had. Of course, I had my savings, she had her savings. So we put things together. So in order for us to start, what do you think we can do? So with what we have, let's just start.
And what did that teach you, just starting with what you have there and then? Let me hear from you, Esther.
It can be risky.
Yeah.
You don't know about tomorrow, but you're like, hey, you know what? I have this amount of money. She has this amount. Let's just do something with it. Kesho itajipanga. Sometimes you just have to risk.
Yeah. You did not, sit down to think maybe we need a business plan for this biashara that we want to go into. It was just about, we have an idea, we have some little money to start. Let us go. We will figure out things.
Being very honest, the business plan came way later.
Yeah.
When
so
we
we
were in
started the
China,
Kenyaji
yes.
way.
Yeah, because sometimes when you start drawing a plan, okay, let's just be honest here.
Raw surface.
Yeah. You can get scared,
Yeah.
especially when you start now getting advices from those people who you think that have made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have already made it, yes. Sometimes people don't say the whole journey, how it
How
has
things
been.
have been.
So we are risk takers.
You decided to
Yeah,
take the
so,
risk.
yeah, we
Nayo,
talked.
nayo.
Tukasema, yeah, tutapatana tu, whatever we come across, we deal with it.
We'll deal with it as it comes.
Yes.
And how was the support system around you guys when you're just looking to start this business? Because you guys, you're pretty young.
Oh, the
Looking at y'all look good. Y'all
you very
young.
much.
And y'all started a while back. So, when you're looking to start a business, of course you need a support system to help
Yeah,
you, especially the manpower. How was that support system around you guys?
I would say 100%.
Yeah.
The guys around us, our friends, family, they have been so supportive.
They have?
Yes.
Yes.
Very
Same case?
supportive.
Yeah, they were the first people to buy. Like all my sisters have bought stuff. My nieces have bought stuff. Boyfriends have bought for their girlfriends stuff. So I would say 100%.
100%. And at this time, I want us to take this time and speak to family.
Okay.
Wenye wanaonanga juni cousin yangu, juni sister yangu, they have a business, I don't need to buy. How does that even impact a business negatively? Especially when you have your immediate family not, being your biggest source of support, they want free stuff from you. What would you say about that?
I don't think any of our family members have asked for stuff for free. Like they were the first people that like, how much are you guys selling? That amount, okay, you know what, I'll top it up with 200
Yes,
shillings.
Because
Because like I have sisters in the US. Imagine I had to send stuff to them. They were that supportive. So I would say 100% completely. And I really do appreciate that. And I wish, like family members need to support whatever your relative or family member wants to bring up, like family members need to be there 100% with them.
And stop taking advantage
No,
of it just
taking
because they're family,
Yeah.
I can get for free in a market. Yeah?
Yeah.
That is definitely a no-no.
Yeah,
especially for business.
Yeah.
All right. Now, when you finally decided we're going to go into business, we have this little money, we've bought what we want to buy, deciding as to whether to go online or to launch a physical store. How did you go about that settling on the online platform? Let me hear from you, Winnie.
Now, considering, like I've told you, we said we will do things as we get them, you
Yes.
get? Yeah, so like we will deal with things as they come. So, of course, setting up a shop was a bit big challenge. So when you compare setting up a physical shop and starting online.
Yeah.
Online is a safe way. Yeah, so yeah, we are online for now, but we are going to have so many stores.
Yeah.
Yes.
Soon coming.
Yes, soon coming.
Same line of thoughts, you know?
Yeah. And it's not doing so badly. All you just have to do is do marketing. We do photo shoots from time to time.
Yeah.
So just get a nice photo, put it online, advertise it. You will get people, you get clients.
And that brings me to this whole aspect of, you know, making this online platform attractive to your potential clients. Because, you know, we find so many businesses, yes, they are online, but you look at their website like, wait, you're supposed to be selling something. You know, what you are presenting doesn't speak your business.
That's
so
true.
when it comes to, you know, setting up your online platform, maybe you have mentioned, you know, a website. You guys have a website.
Yeah, we
Yes,
do.
It is one of the things that you start off, especially if you're using it exclusively. Was that one of the things that you started off with immediately, or you employed the use of social media before getting a website?
Well, website we actually started before we went to India, right? But it was just, you know, like it had nothing on it. But then when we brought stuff, the first like target, we went straight to social media, like Instagram and Facebook. And then now we had to upload photos on our website. But they were all ready on standby. So when the staff came in, we just had to do photo shoots and just upload the photos.
Maximizing on social media.
Oh, yeah, yes.
All right. Now, another challenge that comes with online businesses is getting clients and getting them to trust you.
Exactly.
How did you go about that to just make sure that, you know, when we tell you this is what we have, we actually are saying the truth, even though you haven't seen it. We're just talking on this online platform, just getting that trust, to building that trust with your clients.
Okay, so what we normally do, whatever we post is what we have. Yeah, we don't...
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, exactly. So, and when somebody makes an order, we ensure that we get in touch with them immediately. Yeah, and then we can plan on how they can get the clothes that they're ordering for. Yes.
So there's no monkey business.
No monkey business. And then another thing, I think when I have my friends putting on the clothes, or whoever that has bought the jeans, my sisters, so when they dress up and post photos of the same, you know, that gives
it goes
people,
a long way to reassure
that
the
gives
rest
people
that this is
confidence.
legit.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk about payments.
Okay.
Online payments. Ooh, I have had so many terrible stories. I recently had a friend who ordered for a phone online, paid half the amount, and then you're supposed to pay the rest on delivery. But then after paying half the amount, these guys went silent. You know, all phones switched off, no longer in service. They're not responding to anything on social media, and that money went just like that. When it comes to making sure that, you know, your payments are a safe method and your clients are not going to suffer because you did not live through and, you know, just see through the purchase to the end. How are you guys just ensuring that your online payments are safe and it is a valid option for anyone who wants to do business with anyone online?
Well, I would say nobody has made any payments before seeing our stuff. So what we normally like if you order for something, I will bring it to you personally. Check it out. Is it something you like? Is it your size? Okay, what do you think? This is what we're selling it for. So we don't really take money before you see your stuff.
This half-halfing
No,
business?
no, we don't. We expect full payment because I'm going to bring it to your office, to your workplace, to your home.
Wherever you are.
Yeah. So get your product first. Give me my cash.
So that is a way that you have ensured, you know, quality begets quality. And of course, when it comes to these payments, there's no back and forth between you, the business owner, and the client. And okay, just speak to those people who are swindling people online and tattering this online business name because of such cases that we get to hear. And they happen so more than we actually can get to talk about. Those who take advantage of the online platform because since you can't see me, I can run away with your money.
Yeah, okay, what I would say, it's when you're starting online business, it's good to build trust. Yeah, so when you're thinking about selling a product to someone, if, okay, in our place now, we normally prefer to get the cash on delivery.
Yes.
So I think let's not think about money first. Let's think about making the client happy first.
Yes.
So I believe if the client gets the good, she or he will be happy, and then I get my money.
And they will gladly pay for it.
I'm happy, you're happy.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. People are doing that. It's not cool. And besides, you're spoiling stuff. Like, you're spoiling it for everybody else. Like somebody bought something from you, like there was this conning issues, so they won't trust me much. They'll be like, "Ai, apana, ebu kwanza letter." That is not okay, but sometimes I think that is why we decided on the cash on delivery thing. Yeah, but it's for people who are doing that, it's not right. It's just not
cool,
right.
man.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Stop that. You're spoiling the online business.
Yeah, but again, as you can see, if those people have already checked our pages, you can see that people who are ordering from, let's say, Mombasa, they are in Nairobi right now. So again, the challenge is I send you a product. I'm not sure if when somebody gets it, they're going to send the money back. Again, that's the trust that we're trying to build between us, the merchants, and the clients.
And that actually brings me to the next bit, and this is the challenges that you guys are facing as an online business. Let's talk a bit about that. You know, the distance involved, especially when it comes to sending these goods, because you guys work with cash on delivery. So how do you determine, I'm going to send this number of items to this client, hoping they're going to send money back? Is it a risk you consciously take, or you just...
Now, in that case, when it comes to the distance, now that one you have to pay, and then we send you the goods. Yes. But within Nairobi, it's free delivery. And then we bring you the goods, and then you pay.
All right. And what other challenges have you guys, you know, just had to overcome along the journey?
Well, we have those people who are like, okay, how much is it? So bring it over and then you will take it. They're like, no, it didn't fit, or I don't like it, or I'll wait for next time, you know, such like challenges. And then we also have people like, they'll be in your inbox asking for stuff, asking for you to deliver and everything. But when it comes to that material, they go missing. So I think just to mention but a few, there are not so many so far. But yeah, I wouldn't say much.
All right. And also, given that your business is online, of course, this depends on so many other issues. You need to have internet. There always has to be electricity. When some of these key factors that support your business are not working, what do you resort to? How do you handle such cases when net iko chini, hakuna stima, you literally are crippled? You literally are crippled.
Okay. So far, I have not experienced that.
Good for you.
Because you see, we are two. So I don't think both of us can be in the same situation. So if there is an order that I'm trying to engage, and maybe I am in a meeting, or I'm not able to continue responding to the client, I just send Esther a screenshot and tell her, please, get on.
Communicate with the client and make sure, you know, this deal is seen through till the end.
And she'll do the same.
And she'll do the same. And vice versa. The good thing, the importance of having a partner who is on the same level of risk with you. Now, also when it comes to just ensuring that your platform is safe from fraudsters and hackers, because we're living in a time where the online platform is also not so safe. Has this happened to you guys, you know, being hacked or having people, fraudsters on your platform?
Well, we haven't had such a case. So far, we're very lucky. And besides, we always have someone who's monitoring our social media handles. Like website, all the social media handles. Like in case we see something, we would reach out, but so far so good. We haven't had any such experiences.
Your account's being hacked and being taken over by some militia group somewhere. All right. Now, you also said that, you know, you get your product abroad, different countries. Say you usually get from China.
And India.
We'll not talk about it because nothing is coming in from there. So when it comes to settling for a source that you're going to be getting your product, and you know, you're getting from somebody who you do not know, you haven't met, and you're coming to sell to people who you haven't met and you don't know, how do you even first go about determining where you're going to get your products from?
Well, like she said, it's super, super risky business. We actually started in 2018. We tried locally. We went to, okay, I won't say names, but locally, we had so many fundis trying to nini for us, but not, I would say not of, they did a good job. They were a bit slow though, because you see it's bulk and we are trying to get this mass production thing. So they would be maybe super slow, or maybe somebody's not going to work today. So what we decided, we did a very good research. We decided on India and China. We've been to both places. So it was very risky because we were just going, we don't know anyone. We were just told, you know, this street has like fabric and this one has leather. Just go to this market, go to this fundi. We don't know who we were working with. So what we did, we just went out with our samples. we found these factories. We found like 3 or 4 factories. We gave them all our samples. They showed us what they had. After a few days, then we decided, you know what? This guy did a good job and he did it pretty fast. Let's just work with him. So we signed some sort of contract. We came back. He took his time, but he did a super dope job.
Yeah.
India, same thing. So I would say we were taking a risk, but it worked out well.
It worked out well.
Yeah.
So anyone out there who is looking to start an online business and they're looking to source from outside the country, what are the basics that you would tell them to always go by when you're sourcing for material or for products outside the country, that you will ensure do this, do this, do this, do this, and you'll be good?
Okay.
From at least your experience.
I would say take your time.
Number one, take your time.
Take your time. And don't be afraid. Just go.
You are afraid.
And then just take that, whatever you're feeling.
Yeah.
If I'm feeling I want to do this, kindly just do it.
Yes.
Even if you don't know the end result.
Yes.
Actually, we didn't know what was going to happen, especially when we were going to China.
You're just walking by faith.
We didn't know anybody there.
Yeah.
We just went. So I'll say just take your time. Even if it takes 2-3 years to start up whatever you want to start, just take time. Do enough research. Because like when we were, what I mean by taking time, you see we tried locally,
Yeah.
it failed. The first time somebody gives you the samples that are similar to what you're looking for.
But it's
But
not
now
what
when you
you're
give them the
looking
job,
for. Yeah.
something different. So that's what I'm saying, just take your time. You'll get those hiccups. Don't give up.
But they're bound to happen.
They are, I'm telling you, they have to.
Yeah.
Not bound, they just have to happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing, Esther. What have you learned from this whole experience of interacting with people who you did not know, but yet you need them to come through?
I don't know why I trust people so easily.
Trust is a very expensive thing to
I
give
know
out.
that is super expensive because most of them really, failed me.
Yeah.
But like I said, like she has said, yes, we really took our time. We did plenty of research and we went there. We were always hoping for the best. We were always, like, this has got to happen. Let's make it happen. It happened. I'm glad we did it and I'm glad I did it with her because she's super, she can be very aggressive. She pushes me sometimes. So sometimes when you're looking for a partner, whatever business, especially online, get it someone who is on the same level with you. Get it someone who has the same interests with you. Like we are risking, okay, let's do it. We are going, I'm scared. Are you scared? No, I'm not scared. Let's do this, So yeah, just risk, take your time, research. Everything works out eventually. Not everything
works
fails.
out.
Yeah.
You gotta risk it to get the biscuits.
Yeah.
That's what
Thank
they
you
say.
very much.
All right. Now, also when it comes to any business platform that you may choose to, whether online or physical, you of course have a few people who you look up to and say, okay, they did it, and it went well. This one did it, and things went south. When it comes to guys who mentor you, when it comes to your business, are there some specific people who you guys look up to and refer to when it comes to how you model your business, given that it's on the online platform? Let me hear from you, Winnie.
Yeah, of course there are specific people that I would say I like looking at their story.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so, but again, people's stories are different.
Yes.
So I wouldn't really take the same route that someone has taken. I wouldn't exactly do what somebody is doing. Yeah, I normally tell her, you know what?
You pick and choose what is...
We will get so many advices,
Yeah.
but let's just do what works.
Yes.
What do you feel like us doing? Yeah, this, can we just try? Again, what's the worst that can happen?
Will you die? Is it the same case for you? Just picking and choosing what you feel works for your business as opposed to replicating what somebody else did because it worked for them?
Let me not lie about that. Sometimes I check out, like you see, these big denim brands. We have Levi, we have Wrangler, we have all these big. I try to check out what they're doing. I try to see what the market is, like how the market is responding. Then I talk to her, I'm like, hey, check out this jeans, check out this whatever design. What do you think? Can we play around with this kind of design? Then she would say yes or no. So yeah, sometimes I look up to people who have already made it and see if we can do the same or maybe better. So yeah, I wouldn't lie about that. Yeah.
Every time is different.
Yeah, every time is different.
All right. Also, when you are on the online platform, you have to determine prices for everything that you have bought to factor in cost of going there, coming in, the factory, everything that you needed to pay. For the online platform, how do you go about determining this is going to cost this is going to cost this, because this, and of course, ultimately translating that and explaining it to the client to make sense to them, because some will be like, why is it that expensive, or why is it that cheap? Let me hear from you. I want to hear from each one of you, because I believe you've both had different experiences.
Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
Sometimes somebody just sends you a message. They have seen the price online already,
Yes.
but now they send you a message again. I like this. How much are you selling it? I'm like, you see the prices online, but you don't just say that.
Yeah.
You, again, requote your price. Somebody's like, you ni expensive sana. So now you don't know if you're going to do business with them.
Yeah.
You're like, no, you try to explain, this is good quality. Just have a look at it first. I know you'll be like, it's even underpriced.
Yes. Once you've experienced it.
Yes. Yeah, so we experience that a lot. So when we are doing our pricing, we have also to consider the market, the target market.
Yes.
Yeah. The range within these guys can buy.
Yes.
Yeah, but again, we cannot compromise the expense that we have.
That you had to part with.
Yeah. And again, we have to make something. Business is about profit.
It's still business at the end of the day. Yes, Esther.
Yeah, same thing. We check out what people are selling out there. We try to, like you've seen our stuff. She's actually wearing one of our stuff.
This is
They're age appropriate.
Age appropriate.
Age appropriate. Yeah, target market as well. We see what people can afford. We see what people are selling the stuff for. Well, we get those repeat customers, you know, for them we have this like okay, umenunua mbili tatu, you know what, the third one?
Give it a discounted
price.
price.
We'll give it at a discount. So yeah, we also see what, like, we've also tried to see how the market is responding to our prices as well. So far so good. People complain. We are like, okay, sawa, nunua mbili tatu, alafu hiyo ya tatu tutakupatia with the price you're asking.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happens.
So you find a way of not losing.
Not losing.
It's a win-win situation.
It's a win-win situation.
Buy to get the last one at half price.
Good.
And it goes a long way in helping even your
does.
clients, you know, just, you know, and once they have experienced the product, it helps in future business. Yes. All right. Now, also looking at your business, of course, you want a business that will stand at the test of time. You want your business, and especially given it's online, there isn't a physical store where somebody can go and say, I got this here, it is, this is what they stand for, and this is what they stand for. It is online. Everything is virtual. What are some of those values that you guys have ensured that, you know, our business will be defined by this and this and this, not compromising because we want to leave a legacy in this business industry? Let me hear from each one of you because you are individuals in this.
Yeah, number one, quality.
Quality.
Yeah, we've always insisted on quality. Actually, even like when we were in China, you know, those guys tell you we have this one is cheaper, like that. What determines is quality. Yeah, so we have always insisted. When we talk, we normally tell each other, you know what, quality, number one, quality.
Yes.
Yes.
Quality begets quality. Ooh, I love that statement.
Yeah, and then again, we said something that is affordable, quality but affordable. Yeah, so again, as much as we are doing quality stuff, we are not going to overprice because you're going to like them anyway.
Yes, and you will tell us.
Yeah, those are some of the things that we are looking at.
All right.
Yeah.
Esther?
Well, same thing again, quality. You can just check out the jeans, how it's made. The buttons are super solid, the zippers. You know, sometimes you walk into and you're like, oops.
Oh, snap.
No, we deal with we deal with the originality, the stitching, that like it's neat all the way.
Yeah.
We also listen a lot to what people say. Like we ask, like, okay, so we have this. What do you think? Can we, like, somebody can tell you, like, okay, I like your jeans, but next time, can we do this? Can we get this? And I talk to her, I call her, like, okay, so we have this market. They've really bought good, like, plenty stuff, but they were asking, or rather they were requesting if we can do that. So research, quality, how we do everything, I think we try to, you know, top notch on everything we do because we want this to continue. We want to bring in kids stuff, men's stuff, you know, shoes and stuff like that with time. So we have to win people's trust. We have to, you know, people need to look at it like, okay, this was 8889, you know what? I'm going to get it for my kids. I'm going to get it for my husband.
Because,
you know what?
you know,
Yeah, because, you know, that's good stuff.
So quality is one of the things that define your organization, you know, the value that you have sworn to stick by.
Yeah, I would also say this is like, you can look at the jeans, like 70% cotton and only 2% spun. So yes, it can stretch, but it can stay for really long. This is something you can, this has been washed, this has been worn like multiple times, but it still looks dope. So I would guarantee that.
Yeah, and actually when you look at the history of denim, you know,
Yeah.
it came into being a global phenomenon because it's durable and
Yes.
it's functional. So if
Yeah.
you know those two things are not living through, then you're beating the purpose of,
Exactly.
especially given what you guys are in.
Yeah.
Now, for anyone out there, our young, especially the young folk, because you see so many people in the younger category are venturing into online businesses. What would you like to advise them this morning when it comes to making sure you are online, but your presence is felt? You're not just in business, but you are doing business. Let me hear from you, each one of you.
Okay, talk to your clients, build that relationship. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I sold you that thing. Are you okay with it? Like, if you want to do something, it doesn't matter your age, uko 20s, uko 50s, do it. If you're doing it online, make sure you know you are getting in touch with the people you're working on.
Yeah.
Okay, what would you like to see? What would you like to buy? What would you like us to bring to you guys? Like, you're trying to build, like, get that relationship with your clients. Usijieke hapo like, I'm selling this. No,
Once I
listen.
sold, that's that.
No. Listen to your people. Listen to your clients.
Yes.
Yeah, I would say that.
All
Build
right,
that
listen to your
relationship.
clients.
Yeah.
It's important.
It's very important.
All right.
Yeah.
Winnie,
Yeah, and then another thing, sometimes people just leave comments on your,
social media
Yeah.
platforms.
yeah. So when somebody says, hey, I like this, I mean, engage them already.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh
even
my
if,
goodness. You post something on your page and they take 3 weeks to respond.
Yeah.
And they're like, DM me for details. Bruh, I would have DM'd already. I don't
I
need
know,
to
right?
DM you further. Just tell me it is not there. Tell me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So communication is also very
yeah,
important.
and if you don't have anything, just, and somebody's interested,
Yeah.
they're like, you have blue and black skirts, but I'm looking for a white one. Do you have white? Actually, they normally ask. They have seen you have put blue and black, but they'll still ask, do you have a
Something
red
else.
one?
Yeah.
So just engage them, because you don't have, it doesn't mean you're going to leave that client hanging.
Yeah.
Next time she will want a black one or a blue one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basing on the
So,
experience they have with you.
Engage them all the
Engage
time.
them.
Yeah, all the
Good
time.
stuff. All right. Also, when it comes to maximizing the use of social media, social media is such a powerful tool. It can be a monster, but it's a very powerful tool, especially for the online business, when it comes to online businesses. When it comes to maximizing and making your online presence professional, because also we also find some online businesses that are quite unprofessional. When it comes to making sure that you are professional, even given the fact that you're just online, what would you say about that for all our young entrepreneurs who are just looking to start a business, but they're just so casual about it? Yeah.
Well, we have rules everywhere. We have laws everywhere. Like, look at what you're selling. Look at if you're, I would say just stick to the rules.
Yeah.
Like so many people on social media, young kids on social media, don't show them something they don't want to see. Don't show them something their parents don't want to see. If you're going to go out there and do a photo shoot for your product, make it look like, let it be decent.
That
You see?
cuts across.
Yeah, it cuts across.
Yeah.
Well, maybe somebody won't buy it, but will say, okay, all right, this is still good. But don't let people look at your product and they're like, No, I think let's just stick to what works for everyone.
Yes.
Let's be safe on that. Like, I don't know, let's just stick to the rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stick to the rules,
Stick
be
to-
decent
be
regardless
decent,
of, you know,
exactly.
whoever you may be targeting.
Exactly, yeah.
All right. It's the online platform.
Yeah.
Anyone can access you.
Exactly.
And what you post on the internet, trust me, the internet never forgets.
It never
It will
forgets.
come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
It does.
70 years down the line, you're like, I did that in my youth.
Yeah.
Bravo.
What was I thinking?
Yes. All right. So as we bring the conversation to a close, maybe you could remind us of social media handles once more that our viewers can also get to interact with you guys some more and share their thoughts with you. Let me hear from you, Winnie.
Yeah, okay. Our social media handles are 8889 Denimwear on Instagram, same on Facebook, 8889. So you can log in, check our outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you'd love them.
All right.
Yeah.
So there you have it. If you are a young person and you're looking to start an online business, it is doable, but it requires a lot. You know, in as much as it's not, you're not going to get a physical store, you also have to invest on the online platform. Invest in the kind of pictures you post there. Invest on the kind of things that you post on your platform, and it would go a long way in attracting visual purposes. It goes a long way. Invest in that, do your research, build proper networks, talk to your clients. Those are just some of the things that go a long way in helping any business thrive online, especially for we, the young folk. Thank you so much, ladies,
Thank you
for
so
making
much.
time to be with us this morning. I have been speaking with Esther Ombogi and Winnie Omari, who are both the founders of 8889 Denim Wear. Check them out and share your thoughts. And of course, any questions that you may have in regards to the online business platform, shoot, DM. They have said they get in touch pretty soon. They can be able to address as and when they do come in. Thank you so much once more.
Thank you so much for having
All
us.
right, more of Good Morning Kenya coming up in a bit, but do stay with us. We're going to take a very quick break, but Code 254 coming up in a bit.